Welcome back to Wanderlusting Lawyer. I saw a post recently in a Facebook group by a woman who showed a very small travel fan that she was walking the Camino with, that she said she loved having. It was super helpful on the really hot days on the Camino and especially at night. And that it fit easily in her backpack and was like a luxury item she appreciated having. And I thought it looked amazing. I wish I had a travel fan like that. I think I will be investing in one for my next Camino. And it got me thinking about that, like one or two luxury items that a lot of us pilgrims enjoy bringing and that we decide is worth the wait. I know another one I've seen people say that they bring really, when I did my video on pajamas on the Camino, I got some comments that, there were certain like silk pajamas or just different options that people, weighed a little more, but just they slept better at night. And I mean, for an extra few ounces versus getting better sleep on the Camino, which at least for me is synonymous with not good quality sleep, can't really argue with that, right? I mean, some 10% of your body weight purists, I'm sure, will argue with that, but I'm not one of those purists, and I will have a video on that coming up soon. But anyway, it got me thinking about luxury items. I know one, in addition to that fan, that I want to take on my next Camino, and I want to hear yours. I want this to be like, I'm so curious about what items you've taken that are a little bit out of the norm or probably like weight a little more and you're thinking, I can go without this, but I really want to have it there. Give me some new ideas and yeah, so this is what I'm going to bring on my next Camino. I don't know if it'll be this one exactly, but I've avoided it twice. I'm bringing an insulated metal, really, really good quality water bottle. At least one, maybe two. Because I like cold water. I'm American. I realized, being married to a French woman, I realized that apparently not everyone loves cold water. Every time we go to a restaurant for her and her parents, I had to make sure I was asking for water with no ice or room temperature water. But I love cold water. I especially like it after a day of hiking, and I especially like it after a day of hiking in the hot Spanish sun. What I did my first Camino was I had a Camelback and just a big plastic bottle of water. Then the second one, I said, okay, those didn't work well. So I got a different style of Camelback that was lighter weight, kind of like a squeezable one that was supposed to be insulated. And that didn't work either. I mean, the few times I was lucky enough to start off with ice, it was melted within, I don't even know, 30 minutes. And after an hour of being on the side where the sun is, the water was warm and it's barely even worth drinking. And on some lesser walked Caminos, there isn't the quantity of drinking fountains that you'll find on the front say. So cold, fresh water is harder to come by. So this time it is worth it to me. I mean, this one's heavy. This is a 32 ouncer. This is a Yeti. So the top of the line, not necessarily. I don't think this brand name is necessary for the Camino, but to me, it's worth it to have a water container that absolutely keeps the water cold and especially keeps ice in there if you're lucky enough to start off with ice. I have realized now after 2 Caminos how important that is for me. So yeah, this one weighs probably at least a pound empty. So this one's a little excessive, maybe like two 24-ounce bottles, which is still not a ton of water. So, I mean, maybe I'll have like a backup that I keep, just a disposable plastic bottle. But for me, it's totally worth it. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. Like I said, I would love to hear what y'all's luxury item is, or if you haven't done a Camino yet, what are some things that you want to take, but you don't know if it's worth it or if it'll be too heavy or whatever. Please feel free to bring that question up below and I will try to address it. That'd be fun for me to do a follow-up video based on what you guys talk about below and any questions you have about items. So I'll be happy to do that if you guys want to leave questions below. Thanks for joining, and as always, muy buen camino.